talk us through your goal celebration.
Unfortunately, it's a little bit of an inside joke with in the locker room, but that one was for Naren. Good to have that one back. Obviously, we missed her the last few years, but yeah, I can't give the details of the inside joke, but just a little funny thing that happened.
Your thoughts overall on the team's performance tonight?
Much better. I think obviously the score line that's brilliant. We always want that, except for the goal that we let in. We'll be pissed about that, but I think it's a lot closer to what we're trying to do and what we want to do. I think there were some good spells today where we were able to kind of get in the flow and get Rumi involved and get Jess involved higher up the field and kind of execute some of the things that we wanted. I think for everyone, seeing a lot of balls go in the back of the net, definitely for our forwards, kind of seeing that net shake was good for them. And yeah, just a lot closer to what we want. Obviously, you know, last game we struggled, and just having a lot of new faces has taken a minute for us to kind of settle into what kind of team we're going to be this year. But this one felt good tonight.
On the goal, the ball comes over at the top of the box, and you just crack it. Is there any thoughts there of it being goal first, or were you looking?
No, definitely not. Even when I cross it, it's usually a shot gone awry. No, definitely looking for a shot. Classic Jess ball over the top, especially when she's coming kind of from the opposite side and she can get the cut on that ball. It sits up so nice for me running on. Probably should have taken another touch, but just thought, let it rip.
Then on the assist, when you chipped it in and Katie spiked it down, you were pretty deep in there. Were you specifically targeting a runner, or were you looking at space?
More so kind of just to cut it back because I was so deep. I thought Jane actually did a really good job of getting her hands on quite a few crosses. It's hard for a goalkeeper in that position, especially when we get deep down the line. They kind of have to cover both angles. I think she got her hands on that one. That's what kind of deflected it out to Katie. But yeah, just kind of looking to cut it back. She had kind of held her run, which was a good run. So it's good for her to get on the board.
Last week for Houston, Rachel Gable and Khalil Ohio seemed to basically have their way against Chicago's midfield and their well-known defense. What did you guys see to basically shut them down tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they like to get the ball and get headed downfield. I think that anytime they can get the ball running or in space, they're very dangerous. I think we tried to minimize that. We, you know, especially Khalil, we respect her speed so much, so we don't want to give her that. We tried to minimize that. I think last game our press was just a little bit off. Either one of us was going we shouldn't have, or kind of that domino effect, and we got picked off a little bit. I thought we were a lot more disciplined and organized and kind of forcing them into the areas that we wanted them to play so we could collapse on them and not giving them that space that they want to have.
And then on offense, as you're transitioning forward, last week there was a lot of balls you and Carson went with the left side together today. It seemed like a lot of your service was coming from Jess. Is there going to be that kind of diversity of where the ball is coming from as that midfield develops? Do you see more and more of that coming from inside out to you, or do you still see a lot more of it with a lot coming from Carson?
Hopefully a bit of both. I mean, obviously I like to come in and kind of occupy that space, and that frees up Carson a lot. We weren't able last week to really get our midfielders consistently on the ball the way that we want to, so I think ideally we would have them have the ball at their feet for the most part, and then just kind of see what they give us. I think if I can come in and be open there, the ball at my feet, then that's what we want. If they cover that, then Carson's bombing on. I think that we worked a lot in the preseason in the first couple games on our relationship of, you know, if I'm high, she's low, and kind of sort of that teeter-totter on the outside there. But hopefully we can get both of us on there. I think in the first half it was much more her kind of getting around and us being able to play in those spaces. So it was good.
How's the 90 feeling?
Hard. Feels good though. Obviously, it's been a while. I think I have the legs for it and the lungs for it. It's just kind of getting everything put back together and the strain on your body. And obviously, we play on a pretty hard pitch and putting the opposition in there. But so far, it feels good.